Welcome everyone. Please be seated. My name is Jo McDonald and I am authorised by law to conduct marriage ceremonies according to the laws of our country, and it is my honour to be officiating at this wedding. What a fabulous venue we're all here today with in this beautiful Botanic Gardens in Sydney. Firstly, I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone and thanking each and every one of you for being here on this happiest of days. It's no accident that each of you are here today, and each of you were invited here because you represent someone very special in the lives of Robert and Brenda. We are gathered today to celebrate the very special love between Robert and Brenda by joining them in marriage. We are so thrilled to have Bobby, Robert's son, here today. Welcome, Bobby. He is very loved by Robert and Brenda, and they both look forward to a future as a family. I would also like to thank Sue Eccles, our interpreter, for helping Brenda's mum Sarah today. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. This day, the day of Robert and Brenda's wedding, is this day, and it's all about love. Robert and Brenda have known each other since they were children, as their families were friends. They were both born in Bourke, and Robert went to Sydney Uni to study engineering. Brenda went to the Conservatorium of Sydney and became an opera singer. Their paths crossed many years later at a New Year's Eve party at Darling Point, and Robert tells me he fell in love with Brenda that night. Brenda says it took a little longer, 2 days. Marriage needs strength, courage, patience, and a really good sense of humour. Laughter will heal your worries and strengthen your bond. Marriage is a commitment for life and an opportunity to bring the best out in each other. We describe love in different ways, and even though love can look very different from one person to the next, we all know it when we see it, and we see it here today. Love isn't just a word, it's an action. Love isn't only something you say, it's something you do. Love is genuine, honest, and open. It's compassionate and kind, full of forgiveness and respect. Love doesn't know space or time, nor look through jealous eyes. And in the modified words of Paul in his letter to the Corinthians, love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Marriage is much more than signatures on a legal document. You are promising in front of all these people that you love, that you want to be each other and only each other for the rest of your lives, and that you will do everything in your power to honour the promises that you are making here today. This day is a reminder of what your love has already accomplished and the amazing possibilities of what it can continue to accomplish and overcome in the many, many years ahead. Now, let's get married. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now entering. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Now, Sarah Kelly, Robert and Brenda's good friend, is going to read this beautiful prayer. Sarah, please come up.
Now you will feel no rain. For each of you, you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold for each of you will be warm to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion to the place where the river meets the sun. And may your days be good and long upon the earth.
Thank you so much, Sarah. You can look at each other. Robert, do you take Brenda to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love, comfort, and honour her while forsaking all others, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Brenda, do you take Robert to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you promise to love, comfort, and honour him while forsaking all others, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with a deep realisation of its obligations and responsibilities. Now, Robert, would you come to the mic? And you can say your vows.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Robert William Sampson, take you, Brenda Ann Carney, to be my lawful wedded wife. You have given me a love I never thought existed. I'm truly blessed to have found you, and I can't wait for the next 90 years to share this journey of my life.
Beautiful, Robert, that's beautiful. Brenda, this is your vows, you wanted.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Brenda Ann Carney, take you, Robert William Sampson, to be my lawful wedded husband. I have found the love of my life, and I will love you, play with you, and laugh with you all the days of my life.
Beautiful, beautiful, Brenda. Robert and Brenda, by the authority afforded to me by the Commonwealth of Australia, I have the pleasure in declaring you husband and wife. May I have the rings? Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of the love, never ending. It is the seal of the vows you have just taken to love each other without end. Robert, please place the ring on Brenda's left hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed. Brenda, please place the ring on Robert's left hand and repeat after me.
With this ring, I be wed.
Robert and Brenda, now that you have made your promises to share your lives in accordance with your vows, it is with great pleasure and complete joy that I now pronounce you husband and wife. Robert, you may kiss your bride. Now, our witnesses today are Robert's best man, Adam, and Brenda's mother, Sarah. Sarah, Adam, could you all make your way to the table, please, for the signing of the certificates? We'll just film this down. Okay. Yes, thank you.
We witness after they sign. We witness after they sign.
Oh, do you? Okay, we'll get the bride and groom to sign first. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. Lucky you're here. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, either one. Where should I
Come and
sign?
sit down,
Okay,
guys.
so I'll help you. You sign here. There. And Robert signs there, this one. And then you sign here again, same place. And just that's right. And Robert signs here. Perfect. And now we'll get the witnesses to sign. Yes, we'll get the witnesses to sign, I think. Or, oh no, they can do the wedding certificate, I think, at the same time. Yes, that'd be fine. So, Robert, you're here. And, yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, now I'll get the witnesses to sign. And we've got the dog behind me. That's great. Now you need to sit down. It's by order. Now you're this side. Yes. We're not going to tell you. That's your hair. Okay. And this is yours here. You're here. And this is yours there as well. Yes. Thank you. And that's right. It's so exciting. That's a pleasure. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. I take these. Thank you so much. Now we come back and all stand together because we're going to get your bouquets. Get the bouquets now.
Oh, still got
Right.
it,
I have to throw that back. Have the wedding photo. And this is for you. Pleasure. It is with great pleasure that I introduce, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Sampson. Please put your hands together. Thank you everybody. Now we'll have some refreshments in the hall.
Cut.